What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael. For those of you that are new, we're going to be speaking on the Taurus. For this video, let me know what you guys in the comment section below. And here we go, right? All right. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Spirit, what do we have for the Taurus? What's our messages for today? We have scars. So something to do with you guys, scars. This could be emotional, physical, spiritual, all of those different things, right? So something to do with scars. Can we clarify scars? What's going on with our scars? Initiation. So possibly the things that was affecting you physically, spiritually, or mentally could create new ways of using your initiation. I would feel like it could create a whole new thought process when it comes down to starting tasks. You could have been through something in the past that gave you some sort of capability to be able to start tasks a lot quicker. Meaning, let's just say something happened in the past where you prolonged the situation and it affected you in a negative manner. Now you're like, okay, no more procrastination. We're going to go ahead and get straight into it. So this could be something you could to assist with your initiation, starting tasks, and things like that. We have wisdom, right? Wisdom's coming out for you guys. So you could be using your past situations, and by you guys knowing how it works or what you went through, i.e. your scars, you could be adapting towards wisdom from this, meaning learn from your past situations, which then is very valuable because you're going to use this towards your future. All right, what's going on with scars? We have gifts. So the things that happened in your past might be unlocking your gifts, right? When I say this, it just means like, okay, let's say something happened, right? And you want to decide to go and do whatever it is you want to do. That will help and assist you guys. So this is what's helping and assisting your gifts, meaning the things that you're good at. You know how people say, I turn pain into pleasure, I turn my rags to riches, things like that, right? You're just taking your situations that happened in the past that are scars because they're mentally still attached to you, physically still you might still suffer from. They physically probably affected you, like your physical life, like meaning your actual situation. And then spiritually, you might just you might feel a certain way, or emotionally, you might feel a certain way about whatever happened. But this is going to assist you guys with your gifts because you're going to know that, hey, I've been through way worse situations. I can make it out of. There's moments where you don't necessarily are as motivated to do whatever it is that you're good at. Reflecting on where you come from is going to allow you to really push to where you're trying to go, right? We have Ocean, right? You see them sparkling lights and stuff? These are going to be reflecting of your darkest times, right? So when it comes on to your scars, you're actually going to be reflecting on them. Again, this is going to help you guys use your intuition, which is going to transfer to wisdom, which is going to help and assist with your gifts. We have water chalice. So plenty of overfilled abundance, I would say, when it comes down to water. Water is the main nutrition in our ecosystem, or the things that we desire or the things that we need, right? You know how water is, right? It's a survival skill. So you could be using survival skills or survival blessings, things that the higher power has gifted you to pursue whatever it is you're trying to do. Meaning you guys are probably focused on the things you need to focus on, and that's probably your ultimate blessing and your ultimate weapon to be able to conquer whatever you're trying to conquer when it comes down to them goals, or even to heal, right? Because this channel is about healing. So even just to heal, because I feel like before you talk about your making moves or whatever, make sure that you guys are healing from those past situations. All right, so you have challenge, so blessings, potentially needs. The blessings that you're going to be receiving is going to be the things that you need. We have revelation. So this is like a form of like some type of information that was shared with you that was like, like, okay, say you learned about slavery for the first time, where now you're in a position where you could look at it both two ways. You could look at it like, they did my people wrong or whatever, like, and now you can shed hatred towards, the other race or whatever. Or you can look at it to say, you know what, it happened, I'm moving on, they moved on or whatever. Now look at all this freedom what God, and I know it sounds crazy looking at it that way, but I mean, let's be honest, right? If you can't go back and change your past, so at least you can say, all this opportunity I'm got, I can make something out of it, and not everybody's gonna like what I just said, but that's just the result. If you learn something that might have been like something that, a factual thing, something that happened, you're gonna look at that in a new way. You could look at that in 2 ways. You can either take it and indulge in it in a negative light, or you can take it as a positive light. I always advocate to take it as a positive way, something that's going to productive. If you take what I just said in a negative way and you dwell on it in a negative way and only think negative thoughts about it, then chances are you're gonna unleash negative actions. You're gonna either do something about it negatively, or you're gonna just sit in sorrow negatively. If you decide to take it on as, oh, that's what someone has said, wow, like, oh, I didn't think about it that way, taking information in a different light, now you're like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get on my bully, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure things happen. That's just basically what that is. You're taking things and you're forming different viewpoints of it, and you're pursuing it in a different way. Now you have two choices, negative and positive. There's only two things. It's either hell or heaven. It's either negative or positive. There ain't no other two ways out of it, right? It's either life or death. That's the whole point of this universe thing. We only have two options, so you pick and choose yours. But this is gonna pertain to your wisdom as well. How you view things, the information that you obtain, how you view things is how you pursue them, and how you pursue them is gonna cause the results, right? We have prayer. So there's gifts. This is coming out of gifts. There's gifts that you desire. There's presence. There's abundance, materials. Ensure that you're praying for them. You know what I'm saying? Just, it don't hurt to ask the higher power. Higher powers created everything. Life itself, they created life, which life creates those things. Y'all want a nice car, whatever the case is. I mean, of course, be reasonable, Like I was saying on my last video. Go check it out. If there's a situation where you ask for a Benz or a Bentley and God gives you a Nissan, but you didn't have a car, let's focus on principle at that point. You never had a car, you got a Nissan given to you, let's enjoy the Nissan. You ain't got to sit there and be all uptight and feel like put your nose in here like you don't appreciate the Nissan because you didn't have one to begin with. So at that point, it's about being grateful. But pray for those type of things. I don't know if you guys ever heard the saying, if you aim for a house, you're going to get an apartment. If you aim for a mansion, you're going to get a house, right? So it's not about getting the house specifically. That's not the point. The point is, if you want something very, very, very much, I say pray for it, And whatever comes, hey, accept it, appreciate it, keep working towards, that specific thing if you really want whatever it is that you really, really want. But still at the same time be grateful. It's like when people want kids or whatever, and some people want a boy, some people want a girl. They go ahead and just keep making babies until they pop out. At some point, when they pockets are, stretched out, or they're just like, hey, I'm my hands are tied. I can't watch this. I can only want to take her so many. That's when they just stop. They either stop or they keep going. It's up to them. And sometimes they just get to a point where they're like, you know what, I appreciate what I have. I have a kid, and that's all that matters. So, but pray for them things if you desire them. What's next for Taurus? We have peace. So peace could be coming for you guys when it comes on the scars or the situations that happened in the past. All of this stuff I just said, if you take this into consideration, because I wouldn't know any of this if I didn't reach out and learn from this stuff, if I didn't read books or whatever. So trust me, I'm not steering you guys wrong. And I take this, right? My past situations, I'm not going to say I was the worst or nothing like that, but my past situations, I'm took it in and I'm with peace. We can discuss about it, and then it most likely will not emotionally affect me. I can't promise you that, but sometimes, some things do tickle my feathers a little bit, but I still try to, learn from that result too. If I feel myself not healed from it, I'm gonna try to, double back on it and try to see where I can put my mind to so I can heal from them situations. But you're gonna be, or you will need to be walking towards peace from your situation that happened in your past, right? And this could just be focused on the brighter side. Because we talked about the ocean card with the glitter, with the sparkles. Y'all just saw that? This, it could be that, right? Just focus on the brighter side. That's how you really get peace. Like, if something happened to you when you was a kid, but that kind of made you stronger, why are we going to sit there and dwell on, oh, but it happened to me, oh, but it happened. It made you stronger though. So let's look at the bright side and let's move on. Because if you're going to sit there, let's say you're on a journey, on a mission, you keep trying to relive your past. Now you lay up in bed. All of a sudden, you was on a mission. You was grinding. You was doing your thing, whatever you was doing, and then now you lay it up in bed, not getting nothing done. Now you're not being productive. Now your finances start to drop. Situations start to lose grip. You start losing grip of yourself, all because you keep trying to relive your past, or you're not even reevaluating the fact that, oh man, wait a minute, if that didn't happen. I'm not saying if it did, if it didn't happen, but I'm just saying it happened, it made you stronger, you are where you are today because of that. So that could easily find peace within your scars or whatever you went through. We have Death card. This is a situation where all ways are dying off. Simple as that, right? This could be potentially your initiation stance towards your blessings, right? Because we talked about the water chalice being like, water, or being like your blessings that are coming in the end. And we talked about the initiation card. And because it's coming out of it, I feel like if y'all in a position where y'all procrastinating, y'all going to be living that. Y'all going to be stopped doing that. Like the death card is something's coming to an end. So something involving initiation and taking initiation or not taking initiation is going to be coming to an end. Well, however you guys look at that, as long as it's a positive and productive way of looking at it, then we're good. We're on the same page. That's going to be coming to an end. Anything that you've been starting, any task you've been starting that's potentially not. And listen, it's one thing to do things like you might watch a spiritual video, then you might click off and go watch a prank video or whatever. It's nothing wrong with watching certain videos or whatever. I'm not saying don't listen to certain music or listen to certain music. What I'm saying is anything that you pertain to, make sure that you guys are limiting things that are not going to serve you best. For an example, you're going to eat more broccoli than you eat chocolate. Take that same analogy and apply that to all your life bases. Right? I like playing the game. I like playing GTA, but I'll play it at lunchtime or something. Like I'll develop my own little situation to where I could do it at a minimal time, and then I could read and educate or do anything that's going to benefit me. And no, not reading ain't fun at all for me, but I do it anyway because I know that's going to better me and I know that's going to better my work. So that's all you really got to focus on, limiting those situations. And that's what death card can mean. It don't mean cutting it off completely. It just means falling back a little bit. So any task you're taking initiative of that wasn't necessarily the best for you is going to be coming away. It's going to be helping you guys, right? We have self-worth, right? So remember we talked about the revelation card when it comes down to knowing certain knowledges, which can be wisdom, right? This could be towards your self-worth. This could be knowing things that can assist with you, right? I talk about this all the time. When people come to you and say, "Oh man, you can be successful, you can do this, you can do that," and they're trying to persuade you to do certain things, you look at their life and look at how they structure their lives. That's how you really can learn. Like people would tell me certain things about making money or whatever the case is, and now I've took it upon myself to start to look at the actual structure of people's lives. Like that's where I'm focused on. If they say time is the most important thing, time is what life is made of, time is something you can never get back, I started to focus on time. I fell back from focus on the task at hand. I knew the task I needed to do in my day, but I started to focus mainly on time because without time I can't complete tasks. So with that being said, that was how I developed my self-worth. And once I done that, everything just seemed so much easier. You could take that as information for you if you guys want to. But what I'm really trying to show you guys is take any information that can help and assist you guys with developing your self-worth. Wherever you're trying to go in life, if you deem something to be valuable to yourself, to your specific career or your specific, even if your relationship, whatever you feel like is going to benefit you, take that and use it, right? Take it as new information because of course it's new. might not be new to the world, but it's new to you because you just found out. And really, really, really help it assist with yourself. We have independence. So this could be, you guys could be, or listen, or even this, right? Even if you're not, if you're in a position where, listen, whatever position you're in, if it's monetary, if it's family, if you're staying with someone and you're not independent, if you would like to be independent, this is something you can pray for. This is also something you can reflect on your gifts about. What's something that you can provide? What's value to the world that you could provide? So we have independence here. So you could even be a situation where, excuse me, the past situation that happened to you in the past is helping and assisting you with being independent. Meaning, you're might be even independently healing. You might just be reflecting on situations. So however you guys take it, again, like see independence, all these cards could vary. But independence could be like getting up out of bed independent. But I don't want you guys to look at it as a one-on-one thing. I don't want you to look at it like, oh, well, independent, I am independent. I want you guys to really think about what independence means to you personally, and then take that. Now, if you would like to be independent, then make sure you guys are praying for that. Make sure you guys are focusing on those things that can potentially make you independent, such as your gifts. Things like that, right? I'm just going to read off the words to you guys again, and you're welcome to research them or interpret them however you interpret them. Whatever thought comes to mind, just try to look at it that way. We have scars, we have initiation, we have wisdom, we have gifts, we have sin, we have water chalice, we have revelation, we have prayer, we have peace, we have death, we have self-worth, and we have independence, right? So even being independent with your self-worth. Let me know what you guys think. If it resonates, if it doesn't, if it does, if it don't. Always keep in mind to be open-minded, number one, when you're watching my videos. And number two, try to think of things that come to mind. If it comes to mind, most likely is a message, and make sure that you guys pay attention to those specific things, because those will, if it don't help you right now, it's going to help you in the future. So just keep in mind there's reason and a purpose why you watch this video. So just be very mindful of that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for giving me your time. That's the most important thing that is the most thing you could provide. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. And let me know in the comment section what you guys feel about this video. If it helped, if it didn't, just let me know, and I would try my best to respond to each and every last one of you. I appreciate each and every last one of you. And I'll see you guys on the next video. See y'all soon.